When I first met you, I was still unemployed. My boy was going through multiple meetings for diagnosis of ADHD, autism. I'd been volunteering for RNT for 3 years, working with Val. We'd done 2 years of Ramsey Million at that point, so we'd done a couple of summers for Bosch. And it was about 2015, we were just getting ready to launch the Crunch Youth Club as well. I first got involved with you with the Star People Award and started the group that actually then became Little Miracles Ramsey, and it's still going today.
And you were on the partnership?
I was on the partnership, yeah, right from the very beginning. But it was really through doing the consultation with Ramsey Million that I got involved.
You could think bigger because we knew that the money was coming and there was going to be real opportunity for people to bring about that change. And what I saw in Jodie very early on was she was a great ideas person. She was really good at talking with people, and she was saying to them, we can make a difference this time. And she was bringing people from the community with her.
So I went round with Val and my son came with me when there was no school, to all the events, whether they be on the church green, outside schools, school fetes, outside co-op, Tesco's. So we were asking people how they felt the £1 million should be spent within Ramsey. It was one question, open-ended, this is your dream, what would you like to see? So it was quite interesting to hear all people's different points of views. Val's given me a lot of training, a lot of advice, a lot of opportunities. And through having those opportunities, I've got better. I do feel that I'm more confident. I feel like I know more about the town. I know more about how it works. Like the behind the scenes things, like when people moan that this doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. Well, that doesn't happen because that doesn't come from that funding pot. That doesn't happen because actually you've got to go through A, B and C before you can get to D. So having a better understanding of how things work. So yeah, I appreciate that I've been able to get involved a bit more, learn a bit more, so I know how things work. But I didn't ever think it would get to where we are, just because it was such a big hurdle. Even just the meetings at Ramsey Million, round the table, going round and round in circles over discussions and never really getting to an end. You just think, are we ever going to get to this end point? But we have. 12 years of successful Bosch summers, still continuing, growing, being able to have all the extra money coming in, recognition from district and county council. Something that we've not had before. It's doing things and showing people that, to be able to have great things, you do need people to do.
I think it's that willingness to come on that journey, to put your time in and do the training opportunities as they came along, because she saw it was going to make a difference, and she's done it. And not only has she taken that up herself, she's encouraged other people. So there have been a lot of people throughout these years that she has brought along with her.
I wanted to give my time, and I wanted to do. I couldn't ever dream of trying to get into a job doing anything else, because this is what I enjoy. Doing youth clubs, it's changing people's lives, giving them opportunities, taking kids to go and do things that they would never have done before. So many great things that we've done. And I love the fact that I've been part of that. I couldn't dream of doing anything different. I've developed loads of skills. Being surrounded by people that believe in you, having the support of the staff in the office. Yeah. So it's not just a one person. I'm more than capable of taking a project and leading with it, but there's always people behind me that are there to support me as and when needed.
She did her first grant application, and she applied to the Police and Crime Commissioner for us to get a youth cafe up and running, and alongside that have detached youth works. you know, that was all Jodie's work. She got that money, and I can't imagine that 12 years ago she would have been writing that funding bid, leading that project. That's where she is now.
Vision and ideas I am not short of. The dine-outs, everyone thought I was absolutely balmy. The food traders always sell out, they always have a good time. Community spirit's amazing. We find that the events work better when there's entertainment, so it's making all the finances work for money coming in, money for wages, money for entertainment. It all sort of like covers each other so that we're not running at a loss.
There's going to be a repair cafe session up at the pavilion, and it's like, who could organise this next repair cafe? Oh, Jodie, would you like to do that? Because she's got the skills, she can do it. It will be a success.
Yeah. I came on doing 10 hours a week doing the admin for the youth clubs, and then stepped in to be a youth worker, and then ended up lead youth worker. To still be here 12 years later, it's a big thing.